Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm going to show you a location. We're actually going to be revisiting a location northwest of Valentine with the northern pike. We're going to be fishing for the northern pike. They're the most expensive fish in the game. They're $8 a piece, and every trip's going to bring you $16. I guess it's probably been about a week ago that I shared the cart method and stuff where you can get 3 to 4 pike at a time. Well, with this you don't have to use a cart to get money a lot quicker. Now, you can use a cart if you want to, but with this, honestly, I don't see a reason for it because how much closer we're going to actually be to the butcher. So what I would recommend to do, so you would have less griefers, less people trying to kill you, go ahead when you get into the start menu of your game, go ahead and spawn into somewhere in New Austin. So you're going to be farther away from Valentine, and once you get there, go ahead and fast travel to Valentine. Now, this will make it to where when you go into the game, most people will be in that area, and then when you fast travel over, there'll be a whole lot less people unless you have a couple stragglers, and most of the time those people are actually hunting and fishing and they'll leave you alone. Just make sure to check your map as you're doing this about every trip, just to make sure no one's trying to sneak up on you. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. Once you're in Valentine, you need to go ahead and steal a horse. Usually if you come into the area right here by the post office, you'll see horses tied up. Just like this one here, you'll see them walking by and stuff too, but usually if you grab them here, you can get away with them pretty quick. And I'd go ahead and jump on this horse. I'll get horse thief, but no one will come after me. I've noticed if you grab them here at the post office, you don't really have no one giving you much trouble at all. So I'm just going to run out of the town real quick just to make sure. I'll probably have horse thief pop up, and that'll be about it. And looks like I'm good to go. That's why I'd recommend getting them from the post office if there is one there. If not, jump on it and just do the same thing I did anyway until the wanted level goes down. So this is the area on the map we're going to head to. It's just northwest of Valentine. It's probably about 300 to 400 feet down river from where we were before. So this is the area I'd recommend to go back and forth in. Look at the mini map. You'll see the little dotted trail. Now when you get up to the location we're heading to, I would recommend tying your horse off to this tree right here, because sometimes we might have to go up and down the shore and you want to be able to get to your horse quick. So just look where I'm at on the mini map and also look at just the terrain. Come down to this area. Now a lot of times you might have to go down where the rapids are a little bit more rough, but I'd recommend coming to try this area first. And as you can see, there's 2 northern pike right there. Now sometimes you can fish off the top of the rocks, sometimes you can do it from the shore. Whatever does the animation quicker for you. I'd recommend using the rocks, of course. And as you can see, there's 2, now there's 3 of them there. So, and honestly, see what I did right there? Make sure not to do that because it wastes time. I ended up casting, right where I'm at, and you got to remember there's current here. So kind of cast past the fish, so as you toss it out, it comes back to them. So let me go ahead and pick which one, and I think that'll be far enough. And as you can see, you'll see the actual current of the river bring it down. And I think that guy at the top will grab it first. They're both going for it. So, all right, got him. And if you're new to fishing, I've said this a lot in my videos, go ahead and use the left joystick to push up and down on the pole. And you want to kind of just trigger that animation to pop him up out of the water fast enough like I did just there. And that quick, we have $8. And go ahead and just toss him on the horse. Now, when you're doing this too, I would recommend to actually whistle for your other horse. Because right here, I normally would do that, and I didn't do that. So I could have already tossed him onto my horse. And go ahead and throw him on there. And hey, you guys also realize all this game does is rain. I'm so sick of it. Anyway, it has nothing to do with the video. And as you can see, this is where I was talking about where the current gets rougher down there back past my horse. I thought that was a guy coming to shoot me. Okay, let's go ahead and get this other northern pike real quick. And I'll go over to the same area I was at. And go ahead and just toss it in right above him. And let's check to see. Should be. He'll grab it here right in a second. That's what's good about the northern pike. If you cast close to them, they'll grab onto it really fast. The lake sturgeon will kind of swim in circles. I've noticed with the northern pike, if you get it close to them, I mean, they don't really hesitate at all. And see, they're that quick, we've made $16 that fast. Now the other location, of course, is good too, but you'll see why I prefer this one better. Go ahead. I mean, the animation is taking longer than it is to actually catch the fish and make the money. So And I know it looks like my horse is farther away than it needs to, but like I said, I use that because sometimes I have to go up and down the shore. And when we come back next time, you might see why. And this is the stolen horse, of course. You never want to tie off your own horse because your stolen horse will despawn, run away. So now this is the part where I show you where it's really quick. If you come right up through this little valley area and then just cut straight across right here and just keep going straight and go past this tree, and we'll go left and the butcher is right there, that fast. Now, I don't know anywhere else in this game where you can make money this quick. I know there's areas where you can make money faster by just getting animals, but by getting the animals and taking them to the butcher, I don't know anywhere else other than where the lake sturgeon was in Blackwater, and they've nerfed that, so that doesn't really work anymore because after 3 or 4, he doesn't pop up anymore and you have to jump lobbies. So right there you can see 2 of them for $8 a piece, $16. And my stolen horse does stay there as long as you don't, you know, scare him off or anything when you're running in real quick. Kind of just when you do come up to the butcher, kind of slow down a little bit so you're not like got the horse running really fast, because sometimes if you notice when you jump off the horse, they'll kind of run in circles a little bit. If you just come up there kind of slowly, he's not going to run away from you. So I'm going back right now to show you that this continues to spawn. I have a lot of people that comment in the video, why the video is 12 minutes? Well, if you'd actually watch the video, you know, I'm not trying to just click up time. I'm actually showing you that the methods work. You have a lot of people that do videos one time, and then you go back and you try to grind the area out, and you realize, oh, it works one time, and they basically clickbaited me, but I didn't figure that out for 45 minutes later after I tried to do what they told me to do. So let's go ahead and pull out the fishing pole. It looks like there's one right there anyway. No, that's like, what is that, like a badger or something? I don't know what that is. So, okay, this is where I was talking about. If you don't see one right there, don't waste time trying to get him to spawn. Just come down this area right here. The rapids are a little bit rougher, but it doesn't really bother you because you're not swimming it anyway. And see right there? One popped up right there. Now, don't worry. It looks like there's only one. But see, if you go sometimes into first person, 2 of them will pop up like it just did. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a glitch that happens. And usually, too, as I'm getting ready to catch a fish, you'll almost see 3 or 4 sometimes pop up as well. It's kind of weird. Like I said, there's no way I could tell you how to, you know, mimic that other than it just happens sometimes. And we'll go ahead and grab this one right here. As you can see, that fast, we're getting another $8. Let's see. Go ahead and just keep, like I said, just keep pulling up and down. You don't really need to get him all the way out. You need to just get his head, probably the upper part of his torso, up out of the water like it did right there. It activates the animation. And we have $8 again. Man, the animation is really slow when you get these fish. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this on to the stolen horse. And right here you can see this is why I have him here. One way or the other, sometimes you're going to have to walk a little bit farther. So like I said, it's really fast. Sometimes you might have to walk a little bit. If you look at the time as I'm doing this, it's really not that much, even if you do have to walk. So that, hoping that other guy's there still. He is. I'm going to cast. Now here you definitely need to, like I said, the other area you really have to, but here, as you can see right there, I didn't cast ahead of him far enough. So it wastes a little bit of time, but it's just seconds though. So once you get this down, you'll find a method on how to cast. And see, if I cast over to the right and he's to the left, it's going to bring it a little bit there. And there he goes. Like I said, the northern pike don't waste any time. And he's going to jump on it right about now. There we go. And this area is a little bit better too than down shore because the land's higher up. And you could kind of activate that quicker. See how fast that was? And let's go ahead and grab him and throw him on my horse. So there we've already made $16 again. So within just, you know, a few minutes really, we've made $32. Gonna throw him on there. And always make sure you get on your stolen horse. Because if not, you'll lose your fish, you lose your horse, and then you waste time having to go back and steal another one. And honestly, this is great how close this is to the butcher. I mean, especially just running up this hill and to the left. And I have a lot of red dots on my mini map, but they look like they're farther away just because a lot of times if they're closer as you move on the mini map, they kind of shift, if that helps you, if you understand what I'm saying. They kind of shift in color towards you, you know, and it doesn't look like they're staying floating far away. Now what's good about this too, also, you only have to sell one fish, take it off. If you just had your own horse, you could actually leave it on your horse and sell them, but since we have a stolen horse, you have to take it off the stolen horse so you could sell. Let's go ahead and jump back on him. See, if I come up here and I don't have him jumping all crazy, I'm able to get it to where he doesn't despawn and run away. And let's go ahead and head back over here real quick. Just takes, I mean, I think it probably, I timed it out, it's maybe just about 30 seconds, if it's even really that. And I'm just doing this one more time just to show you that it just continually just keeps spawning here. Even at nighttime, it'll continually just keep spawning. So, let me see. I might go, yeah, I'm doubting myself. I'll just go ahead and tie him up over here like I always do. Like I said, I'm wasting time here, so don't do this. Go ahead and grab him, throw him, tie him to the tree, and let's go over and get some more fish. Like I said, if you have a method, just keep doing it the way you're doing it. Don't try to mess with it any, especially if you already know it's working. Don't try to fix something that's not broke. So as you see, they're not spawning down here. It happens sometimes. They'll keep spawning farther down. So let's just see where they're at. Sometimes you might have to take your fishing pole and close it up and bring it back out a couple times. And there they are. So you always will get two that'll pop up, no problem at all. So, all right, this is a little bit more trickier just because the current is a whole lot stronger down here. So let's see where they're at. Oh, they're going to get up. That's pretty quick. Good, pull him in. It's a little bit rougher here because the current actually fights with you with the fish a little bit, but still, we're talking about seconds here. So go ahead and grab him. And see, this is why I said call your horse when you're doing this, because I could turn around and throw him straight onto my horse. So that does make up for time. If you're farther down shore and you're trying to make up for time walking, you've saved a ton of time with your first horse putting the fish on. So let's go ahead and grab him. Try to see, just use the eagle eye, you know, and kind of see where, don't just blindly throw it out there, because I mean, you're going to waste a ton of time. And if you don't know what eagle eye is, press down on both joysticks at the same time and it'll activate it. It does that for dead eye as well. Yep, see, pretty quick. Okay, let's grab him. He's fighting with me a little bit, not much though. There we go. All right, and I want to take this one and throw it on the stolen horse. Man, the animation takes forever. I mean, I'm first world problems, right? The animation for my video game of, you know, fake fishes is taking too long. All right, let's go ahead and throw this on him. So as you see, you know, seamless. In real time, we've done this 3 times in a row. And honestly, I would just bore you to keep doing this, you know, making you watch. So you might as well go do it yourself. But not bad at all. I mean, what is that? $48? You know, just inside of about 10 minutes. Not bad. I mean, consider travel time, consider going to the butcher, you know, even considering, you know, the setup of getting your horse and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of people say, oh, I know a better location. Yeah, there's better locations where you can catch fish, but to get to the butcher and everything, I don't know of a better one. If you do, put it in the comments. And if you do have one you've been doing, you know, share a link to the video you're doing in the comments so everybody else can see as well and benefit from it. So let's go ahead and just throw this on here. And another $16. So just wanted to share this update with you guys in this location. I know a lot of people's having trouble with the carts and stuff, and I get that. I mean, it's a glitch we're kind of basically doing because, you know, Rockstar doesn't say, hey, go ahead and throw the fish in the cart. So if this video helped you out, I appreciate it. If you'd like it, share it with your friends. Also, to subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure you click the bell because whenever I have videos come out, if you don't have the bell clicked, you're not going to get notified in your notifications about it. So as always, guys, I'll catch you next time in the next video.